Welcome to Luanda, the hidden gem of Africa. You heard that right, Luanda. This ain't your average travel vlog, people. We're diving deep into a city bursting with life, culture, and a whole lot of heart. Forget everything you thought you knew about Africa, about Luanda, about everything. Because this city's about to blow your mind. We're talking stunning beaches, vibrant markets, historical landmarks that'll make your jaw drop, and a pulse that keeps you moving. So buckle up, because I'm about to take you on a wild ride through the heart and soul of Luanda. We're going to hit the streets, explore the hidden corners, and uncover the magic that makes this city so damn special. This is more than just a travel guide, this is a call to adventure. Get ready to be inspired, to be amazed, and to add Luanda to your travel bucket list, because trust me, you don't want to miss this. First up, we're hopping on a boat and escaping the city buzz to Ilha do Mussulo. Imagine this, crystal clear turquoise water, white sand beaches that stretch for days, and palm trees swaying in the breeze. Paradise, right? This ain't no postcard, people. This is Ilha do Mussulo. It's just a quick boat ride from Luanda, but trust me, it feels like a world away. This is where the locals go to escape, to relax, to soak up the sun, and forget about their worries. And the best part? It's super accessible. We're talking cheap boat rides, local food stalls serving up fresh seafood, and a laid-back vibe that'll make you want to stay forever. So ditch your watches, grab your sunscreen, and get ready to experience island life, Luanda style. Now, Ilha do Mussulo ain't just about lounging on the beach, although that's definitely a solid option. This place is a playground for water babies like me. We're talking jet skiing, snorkeling, diving, you name it. Picture yourself zipping across the waves, feeling the wind in your hair and the sun on your face, or diving beneath the surface and exploring a vibrant underwater world, teeming with colorful fish and coral reefs. And if adrenaline ain't your thing, no worries. Grab a kayak, explore the hidden coves, and soak up the tranquility of this island paradise. Trust me, there's something for everyone in Ilha do Mussulo. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and make some memories. This is Luanda, baby, and anything is possible. As the day winds down, there's only one place to be on Ilha do Mussulo, the beach. Forget about fancy rooftop bars. Here it's all about watching the sun melt into the horizon, painting the sky in a million shades of orange, pink, and purple. Grab a cold drink, find a spot on the sand, and just breathe. This is the magic of Luanda, the raw beauty that takes your breath away. And as the stars begin to twinkle above you, you realize that this is more than just a vacation. It's an experience that stays with you long after you've left. Soak it in, people. This is Luanda, and it's calling your name. All right, adventurers, it's time to trade those beach vibes for something completely different. We're heading out of the city and into the otherworldly landscapes of Miradouro da Lua, which literally translates to Moon Lookout Point. Now trust me, this place is like stepping onto another planet. We're talking dramatic cliffs, jagged rock formations, and a palette of reds, oranges, and yellows that'll make you feel like you're on Mars. It's a stark contrast to the bustling city, a reminder that Luanda is a city of contrasts, a place where natural wonders coexist with urban energy. So buckle up, grab your cameras, and get ready to have your minds blown by the sheer beauty of Miradouro da Lua. Now, this landscape didn't just appear overnight. We're talking millions of years of erosion, wind and rain carving these cliffs and canyons into the breathtaking formations you see today. It's like nature's own art installation, a testament to the power of time and the raw beauty of our planet. You can practically feel the history etched into every rock, every crevice, every grain of sand. As you wander through this lunar landscape, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. It's a humbling experience, a reminder of the vastness of the world and our place within it. So take a moment, breathe in the fresh air, and let the beauty of Miradouro da Lua wash over you. The real magic of Miradouro da Lua happens at sunset. As the sun begins its descent, the entire landscape comes alive with color. The cliffs glow a fiery red, the shadows deepen, and the sky explodes in a kaleidoscope of orange, pink, and purple hues. This is the moment you've been waiting for, the moment that makes the journey worthwhile. Find a comfortable spot, sit back, and witness nature's own masterpiece unfold before your eyes. Trust me, this is a sunset you'll never forget. This is Luanda, a city that will stay with you long after you've left. Alright guys, today we're hitting up Fortaleza de São Miguel, which translates to the Fortress of St. Michael. It's this massive fortress right in Luanda, and let me tell you, this ain't your average tourist trap. This place has seen some serious history. We're talking centuries of stories soaked into these walls. It's insane. We hopped in a cab, told the driver where to go, which, by the way, is always an adventure in itself. But trust me, the journey is part of the experience. And then boom, we arrive at the fortress. And this place just hits you with this wave of history. You can feel it in the air, you know? So we're walking through this massive gate, and it's like stepping back in time. You've got these huge walls, cannons everywhere, and you can just imagine the battles that went down here. I'm talking about Portuguese colonists, African warriors, the whole shebang. It's heavy stuff, but it's important to remember this history, you know, to learn from it. And the crazy thing is, this fortress wasn't just about war. It was a prison, a governor's palace, like a whole mini-city within the city. Wild, right? Walking through those corridors, you can feel the weight of all those years, all those stories. It's powerful, man. Really powerful. Now, the real treat is when you climb to the top of the fortress. You get this insane panoramic view of Luanda. I'm talking the ocean, the city, everything. It's breathtaking. You see those colorful buildings? The bustling streets? That's Luanda, man. A city full of life, energy, and a whole lot of history. And standing there, looking out at it all, you realize just how much this city has been through. The struggles, the victories, it's all there in the landscape. Fortaleza de São Miguel, guys. It's not just a fortress, it's a time capsule. A reminder of the past and a beacon for the future. Don't miss it. This next stop, guys, it's a tough one, but it's important. We're at the National Museum of Slavery. It's a heavy subject, no doubt, but it's a part of history that we can't ignore. This museum doesn't sugarcoat anything. It lays bare the horrors of the transatlantic slave trade, and it's a lot to take in. Walking through those exhibits, you see the shackles, the documents, the stories of the people who were torn from their homes and families. It's heartbreaking, but it's also a powerful reminder of the resilience of the human spirit, how people fought back, held on to hope, and ultimately overcame. One thing that really got to me was seeing the personal items on display, like a wooden sculpture, a musical instrument, things that people held on to during their captivity. It just shows you the strength of the human spirit, you know? Even in the darkest of times, people held on to their humanity, their culture, and the museum doesn't shy away from the lasting impact of slavery. It connects the dots to present-day issues like racism and inequality. It's a sobering reminder that the fight for justice and equality is far from over. We have to keep pushing forward. Leaving the museum, I felt this mix of emotions: sadness, anger, but also hope. Hope that by learning from the past, we can create a better future. It's easy to shy away from difficult history, but places like this museum force us to confront it, to learn from it, and to do better. If you're in Luanda, make time for the National Museum of Slavery. It's a heavy experience, but it's an important one. Remember, guys, knowledge is power. Don't let history repeat itself. Educate yourself, stay woke, and let's build a better future together. Okay guys, buckle up because we're about to dive headfirst into the heart and soul of Luanda Benfica Market. This place is a sensory explosion. I'm talking sights, sounds, smells, everything hitting you at once. We're talking about a labyrinth of stalls selling everything you can imagine. Food, clothes, electronics, you name it, they got it. The energy here is contagious. It's like the entire city decided to meet up and have a giant party. And the best part? This is where you find the real Luanda. Forget your fancy malls and boutiques. This is where the locals shop, hang out, and soak up the true spirit of the city. Now, I'm a sucker for finding unique souvenirs. And let me tell you, Benfica Market is a goldmine. We're talking handcrafted jewelry, traditional masks, vibrant fabrics, stuff you won't find anywhere else. And the best part is, you can haggle. Don't be afraid to negotiate a good price. It's all part of the fun. Just remember to keep it respectful, alright? But it's not just about the shopping, guys. It's about the experience. It's about immersing yourself in the local culture, trying new foods, and interacting with the people. And let me tell you, the people here are amazing, warm, welcoming, and always down for a chat. Even if you don't speak Portuguese, a smile goes a long way. After a few hours of exploring, we were starving. Luckily, Benfica Market has you covered. Street food vendors everywhere, cooking up some of the most delicious and authentic Angolan dishes you will ever taste. We're talking grilled chicken, fried fish, these amazing bean stews, all served with funge, which is like a polenta-like side dish. Trust me, it's delicious. And the best part is, it's dirt cheap. You can eat like a king for a few bucks. So come hungry and ready to experience the true flavors of Luanda. Benfica Market, guys, it's not just a market, it's an experience. It's a chaotic, vibrant, and utterly unforgettable journey into the heart and soul of Luanda. Don't miss it. Alright guys, we're in Luanda, and this city is full of surprises. Today we're at the Mausoleum of Agostinho Neto, Angola's first president. This place is massive, like seriously huge. It's a towering tribute to a leader who played a pivotal role in Angola's history. You can feel the weight of history here, you know? It's not just a building. It's a symbol of Angola's fight for independence and the legacy of Agostinho Neto. I'm curious to learn more about this man and his impact on Angola. The architecture of this place is incredible. It's a mix of traditional Angolan design and socialist realism, which was popular in the 70s when it was built. It's bold, it's imposing, and it definitely makes a statement. Let's go inside and see what we can find. Stepping inside, the atmosphere changes instantly. It's quiet, respectful, almost hushed. You can tell this is a place of deep reverence for the Angolan people. There are photographs and documents on display, giving a glimpse into Neto's life and the struggle for independence. It's humbling to see these images and realize the sacrifices made by Neto and countless others. The fight for freedom is never easy, and Angola's story is a powerful reminder of that. And right there, in the center of the mausoleum, lies Agostinho Neto's tomb. The tomb itself is simple, yet striking. It's a fitting tribute to a man who dedicated his life to his country. You can't help but feel a sense of awe standing here, reflecting on the past and the future. You know, places like this remind you of the power of leadership and the importance of understanding history. Agostinho Neto's story is intertwined with Angola's fight for freedom, and this mausoleum stands as a symbol of that struggle. Whether you agree with his politics or not, there's no denying the impact he had on this nation. It's crucial to remember these stories, to learn from the past, and to appreciate the freedoms we often take for granted. Alright guys, that was the Mausoleum of Agostinho Neto. A powerful experience, for sure. It's given me a lot to think about. Up next, we're heading to Kissama National Park for a completely different kind of experience. Yo, what's up everybody? Today's adventure takes us out of the city and into the wilds of Angola. We're talking about Kissama National Park, baby. This place is home to some of the most incredible wildlife in all of Africa. We're talking elephants, zebras, giraffes, you name it. It's like stepping into a real-life Lion King scene, minus the singing animals, of course. I'm pumped to see some animals roaming free in their natural habitat. We've got our safari hats on, our binoculars ready, and we're about to embark on a journey through the park. I've heard stories about the wildlife here, and I can't wait to see it all with my own eyes. Alright guys, we've been driving through the park for a while now, and let me tell you, this place is even more impressive in person. The vastness of the savannah is breathtaking, and seeing these animals up close is an experience like no other. We just saw a herd of elephants crossing the road, and it was incredible. They're so majestic and powerful. And the giraffes, man, they're like gentle giants grazing on the treetops. It's unreal. We even spotted some zebras running through the grasslands. The diversity of wildlife here is truly amazing. It's like a whole different world out here, untouched and wild. Being here in Kissama National Park is a humbling experience. It reminds you of the raw beauty of nature and the importance of conservation. These animals are incredible creatures, and we have a responsibility to protect them and their habitat. Alright guys, that was Kissama National Park, an unforgettable adventure. From the vast savannah to the incredible wildlife, this place is truly a hidden gem of Africa. We need to protect places like this for future generations. But hold on, because our Luanda adventure isn't over yet. Yo, what's up guys? We're back in Luanda, but this time, we're exploring a totally different side of the city. We're at the ship graveyard, a place where history and mystery collide. It's exactly what it sounds like. A final resting place for ships. As we speak, there are dozens of shipwrecks scattered along the coast, some partially submerged, others just skeletons of their former selves. It's a haunting sight, but also strangely beautiful in a way. Each wreck has its own story to tell, a tale of voyages past and maritime misadventures. Walking among these decaying vessels is like stepping back in time. You can't help but imagine the journeys these ships took, the storms they weathered, and the stories they hold. It's a photographer's dream, or a nightmare depending on how you look at it. There's something about the way the rust has eaten away at the metal, the way the waves crash against the hulls, that's both eerie and mesmerizing. It's a reminder of the power of nature and the fleeting nature of human endeavors. Some people might find the ship graveyard creepy, but I think it's fascinating. It's a tangible reminder of the passage of time and the impermanence of things. These ships were once symbols of human ingenuity and exploration, and now they're slowly being reclaimed by the sea. Alright guys, that was the Luanda Ship Graveyard, a place that'll stay with you long after you leave. It's a stark reminder of the power of the ocean and the stories that lie beneath the surface. But hey, we've got more Luanda adventures coming up, so stick around. Alright guys, Luanda Bay. This ain't just some body of water, okay? This is the lifeblood of the city, pumping energy into every corner of Luanda. Imagine this, the sun setting, casting this crazy orange glow across the water, and the whole city's coming alive. You've got street vendors slinging deliciousness, kids kicking soccer balls, fishermen reeling in the day's catch. It's pure, unfiltered Luanda. And the best part? You can feel this infectious energy, this zest for life, just hanging in the air. Trust me, you haven't experienced a sunset until you've seen it here. The sky explodes into these vibrant colors, reflecting off the water, and for a moment, everything feels perfect. It's the kind of beauty that makes you want to grab your camera. But honestly, no camera can truly capture the feeling. And as the night sets in, the bay transforms again. The city lights start twinkling, reflecting off the water, and the whole place takes on this magical, almost surreal quality. It's like stepping into a completely different world, and guys, you're gonna want to get lost in it. Now, Luanda Bay ain't just about pretty sunsets, alright? Sure, the sunsets are breathtaking, painting the sky with hues of orange, pink, and purple, but there's so much more to this place than meets the eye. This place is a hive of activity, a constant reminder that you're in one of the most dynamic cities in Africa. The streets are always bustling with people, cars, and the sounds of daily life. It's a symphony of urban energy that never seems to rest. We're talking bustling markets overflowing with fresh produce, where the colors and smells are enough to make your head spin. The vendors are lively, calling out to passers-by, eager to share their goods. Spices that'll knock your socks off, with aromas so rich and varied, they tell a story of their own. From fiery peppers to fragrant herbs, the spice markets are a feast for the senses, and crafts that'll make your souvenirs stand out. Hand-carved wooden sculptures, intricate beadwork, and vibrant textiles are just a few of the treasures you'll find. Each piece is a testament to the skill and creativity of the local artisans. And if you're a foodie like me, you're in for a real treat. The street food scene here is nothing short of spectacular. Vendors line the streets, offering a tantalizing array of dishes that reflect the diverse cultural influences of the region. Luanda Bay is a melting pot of cultures, and that reflects in the food. We're talking Portuguese-influenced seafood, smoky grilled meats, and dishes that are a fusion of flavors from around the world, and enough spicy Angolan stews to satisfy any craving. These hearty dishes are packed with flavor, often featuring local ingredients that you won't find anywhere else. Trust me, your taste buds will be thanking you. The joy of sharing a meal with locals, the laughter, and the stories exchanged over food, it's an experience that stays with you long after the meal is over. But it's not just about the food, right? The Bay is also a hub for music and art. The streets come alive with the sounds of local musicians, their melodies weaving through the air. The Bay is also a hub for music and art. You'll hear the rhythm of kizomba blasting from every corner, a genre that is deeply rooted in Angolan culture and has a way of getting everyone on their feet. You'll hear the rhythm of kizomba blasting from every corner. See incredible street art that tells the story of Luanda, and maybe even catch an impromptu dance battle. The energy is infectious, and you can't help but get swept up in it. See incredible street art that tells the story of Luanda. The murals and graffiti are not just decorations, they are expressions of the city's soul, capturing its history, struggles, and triumphs, and maybe even catch an impromptu dance battle. These spontaneous performances are a testament to the vibrant culture and the love for dance that permeates the city. This city breeds creativity, and you can't help but get swept up in the energy. From street performers to local artists, creativity is around every corner, waiting to inspire you. So, ditch the tourist traps and head straight for the bay. Explore the hidden gems that make Luanda unique. The true essence of the city lies in its streets, markets, and the people who call it home. Get lost in the maze of streets, haggle for souvenirs, and soak up the authentic Luanda experience. The thrill of negotiating a good deal, the satisfaction of finding that perfect keepsake, it's all part of the adventure. And soak up the authentic Luanda experience. Every corner of this city has a story to tell, and every interaction adds a new chapter to your own story. Trust me, it'll be a story for the ages. The memories you make here will be cherished for a lifetime, and the stories you gather will be shared for years to come. So, pack your bags, bring your sense of adventure, and get ready to walk on the wild side in Luanda Bay. Now, if you're looking for something a little more, let's say, adventurous, Luanda Bay has got you covered. Imagine this. You, me, and the open ocean. We're talking about hopping on a boat and feeling the wind in our hair as we cruise along the coastline. Think about it, the sun beating down on your face, the salty air filling your lungs, and the stunning Luanda skyline slowly shrinking in the distance. It's the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of the city, a chance to clear your head and soak up the raw beauty of the Angolan coast. But hold on, it gets even better. We're talking about dropping anchor near one of the secluded beaches just outside the bay. Picture this: pristine white sand, crystal clear, turquoise water, and not a care in the world. We're talking pure relaxation mode. Whether you're into swimming, snorkeling, or just soaking up the sun with a good book, Luanda Bay's got a slice of paradise with your name on it. And trust me, after experiencing the energy of the city, these tranquil escapes will feel like a dream come true. Alright guys, buckle up, because we're about to dive into one of Luanda's most intriguing mysteries, the Iron Palace. This isn't just any old building. It's a structure that has captured the imagination of locals and visitors alike for generations. Its iron walls hold secrets that have yet to be fully uncovered, and its history is as rich and complex as the city itself. This ain't your typical tourist trap. This building's got stories, secrets, and an aura that'll leave you wondering what went down within its iron walls. The Iron Palace stands as a testament to a bygone era, a time when architecture was not just about function, but also about making a statement. Its intricate ironwork and grand design are a feast for the eyes, drawing you in and making you ponder the lives of those who once walked its halls. Now, the legend goes that this place was designed by none other than Gustave Eiffel, the mastermind behind the Eiffel Tower. Imagine that, a piece of Parisian genius right here in Luanda. Eiffel was a visionary, a man who saw the potential in iron and steel to create structures that were not only strong, but also beautiful. His work on the Eiffel Tower revolutionized architecture, and if the stories are true, his influence reached all the way to Angola. Yeah, you heard that right, the Eiffel Tower. It's almost surreal to think that the same mind that brought us one of the most iconic landmarks in the world could have had a hand in creating this enigmatic building in Luanda. The connection between the two structures adds an extra layer of intrigue to the Iron Palace, making it a must-see for anyone interested in architectural history. While the details are a little hazy, the building's intricate ironwork and grand design definitely scream Eiffel's signature style. The ironwork is not just decorative, it's a statement of craftsmanship and artistic vision. Each piece of iron tells a story, from the way it was forged to the way it was assembled. It's a puzzle that invites you to look closer, to appreciate the skill and creativity that went into its creation. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite its grandeur and the legend surrounding its creation, no one knows for sure why the Iron Palace was built. Its purpose remains one of the biggest mysteries in Luanda's history. Was it meant to be a grand residence, a place of power and influence? Or was it intended for something more utilitarian, like a customs house or a government building? No one knows for sure why the Iron Palace was built. Theories abound, but concrete evidence is scarce. Some historians believe it was commissioned by a wealthy individual or a colonial governor, while others think it was part of a larger plan to modernize the city. The lack of definitive answers only adds to the building's mystique, making it a subject of endless speculation and debate. Some say it was meant to be a governor's residence, a place where the elite could live in luxury and style. The design certainly supports this theory, with its grand rooms and elaborate ironwork, suggesting a level of opulence befitting a high-ranking official. Others believe it was destined to be a customs house, a place where goods coming into the city could be inspected and taxed. This theory is supported by the building's strategic location near the port, making it an ideal spot for overseeing trade and commerce. Whatever its purpose, the Iron Palace remains a symbol of Luanda's rich and often mysterious past. It's a building that has stood the test of time, weathering the changes and challenges that have come its way. Its iron walls have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the ebb and flow of history, and the ever-changing face of the city. Today, the Iron Palace stands as a cultural center, hosting art exhibitions, concerts, and events that bring Luanda's vibrant art scene to life. It's a place where the past and present come together, where history and modernity coexist in a harmonious blend. The building's transformation into a cultural hub is a testament to its enduring appeal and its ability to adapt to the changing needs of the city. Walking through its halls, you can't help but feel the weight of history, the echoes of stories untold, and the lingering presence of a time gone by. The Iron Palace is more than just a building. It's a living, breathing piece of Luanda's heritage. It's a place where the past is always present, where every corner holds a story waiting to be discovered. So next time you're in Luanda, make sure to visit the Iron Palace and experience its magic for yourself. Alright, let's talk architecture for a minute, because the Iron Palace is an absolute masterpiece. This isn't just any building. It's a marvel of design and engineering that has captivated visitors for generations. Picture this: soaring arches that seem to defy gravity, delicate balconies that invite you to lean over and take in the view, and these intricate iron details that'll have you mesmerized for hours. Each piece of ironwork tells a story, a narrative of craftsmanship and artistry that is rarely seen in modern constructions. It's like stepping into a time capsule, transporting you back to Luanda's colonial past. The interior of the Iron Palace is a blend of history and elegance, with every corner whispering tales of a bygone era. The colonial architecture is not just a visual treat, but a historical journey. Now, I know what you're thinking: iron in a tropical climate. Sounds a little counterintuitive, right? The tropical climate of Luanda, with its intense heat and humidity, seems like it would be the enemy of iron. But the Iron Palace defies these expectations. But trust me, the Iron Palace has stood the test of time, its iron frame somehow withstanding the heat and humidity. This durability is a marvel in itself, showcasing the advanced engineering techniques of its time. The structure has not only survived but thrived, maintaining its grandeur and elegance. It's a testament to the ingenuity of its creators and a symbol of Luanda's resilience. The engineers and architects who designed this palace were ahead of their time, using innovative methods to ensure its longevity. This building is a symbol of the city's ability to adapt and endure. As you wander through its halls, take a moment to appreciate the craftsmanship. The attention to detail is astounding, from the intricate carvings to the carefully laid tiles. Each hallway, each room, is a work of art, a testament to the skill and dedication of the artisans who built it. The ornate staircases, the high ceilings, the way the light filters through the ironwork. It's all designed to impress. The play of light and shadow creates a magical atmosphere, making you feel as if you've stepped into a different world. The high ceilings give a sense of space and grandeur, while the staircases invite you to explore further. You can practically hear the echoes of grand balls, political meetings, and maybe even a few whispered secrets. The ballroom, with its opulent decor, has witnessed countless celebrations and important events. The meeting rooms have been the backdrop for significant decisions and discussions. It's easy to imagine the whispers and conversations that have taken place within these walls. And don't forget to look out for the small details, things that make the Iron Palace truly unique. The intricate ironwork, the unique architectural features, all contribute to the building's charm and character. These details are what set the Iron Palace apart from other historic buildings. The vintage tiles, the weathered wooden doors, the faint scent of history hanging in the air. It's these little touches that bring the past to life. The tiles, with their beautiful patterns, tell a story of their own. The wooden doors, worn by time, add to the building's historic ambiance. And the scent of history, a mix of old wood and iron, transports you back in time, making you feel connected to the past. But the Iron Palace is more than just a pretty facade. This place is a living, breathing testament to Luanda's vibrant culture and artistic spirit. Today, the Iron Palace has been transformed into a cultural center, showcasing the best of Angolan art, music, and heritage. We're talking thought-provoking exhibitions by contemporary artists, traditional music performances that'll get your feet tapping, and cultural events that celebrate the diversity and richness of Angolan heritage. It's a place where history and modernity collide, creating an atmosphere that's both inspiring and electrifying. And the best part? The Iron Palace is a melting pot for locals and tourists alike. You'll find yourself chatting with Angolan artists, sharing stories with fellow travelers, and maybe even picking up a few words of Portuguese along the way. It's the perfect place to immerse yourself in the local culture and experience the true heart of Luanda. So, don't just snap a photo and move on. Take your time, explore the exhibitions, soak up the atmosphere, and let the Iron Palace transport you to a different time and place. Trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. So, there you have it, guys. Luanda. From the vibrant streets to the historical landmarks, this city has blown my mind. It's a place that grabs hold of you and doesn't let go, leaving you forever changed by its energy, its beauty, and its unwavering spirit. We've explored hidden beaches, delved into the heart of Angolan history, and experienced the electric pulse of a city on the rise. But trust me, this is just a taste of what Luanda has to offer. There are countless stories waiting to be uncovered, adventures waiting to be had, and moments of pure magic waiting to be experienced. So, what are you waiting for? Book that ticket, pack your bags, and get ready to discover the hidden gem of Africa. Luanda's calling, and trust me, you don't want to miss this adventure. Don't just dream it, do it. Get out there and experience the magic of Luanda in 2024. Peace.